Welcome to the very first episode of the Freaky Stories podcast.
Whoa.
We're kicking things off with two stories
Okay.
that'll grab you by the throat and refuse to let go.
Oh, my
I'm
goodness.
so excited for this.
Me too.
I'm Adrian,
And I'm Julia.
and we are going to bring you two new stories every day
Yes.
that are going to keep you up at night.
Absolutely.
And, yeah, you ready to get freaky?
Oh, absolutely I am. Let's start with Switchback.
Okay.
A story about Jax, a daredevil who lives for that adrenaline rush.
Oh, I know the type.
You know the type, right? He's base jumping, wingsuit flying, always pushing the limit.
Always pushing those limits.
Yeah.
So the story opens with him wingsuit flying through a canyon.
Yeah.
And, of course, it goes wrong.
It has to, right?
He has to. But here's the thing. Jax isn't scared.
Right.
He's disappointed.
Really?
Yeah, disappointed.
Yeah.
That right there tells you everything you need to know about this guy.
Yeah. That's a testament to his character for sure.
It really is.
Yeah.
So he wakes up in the hospital after the crash.
Yeah. Okay.
And he starts feeling this strange tingling sensation.
Oh.
It's like something's off.
Yeah.
But he brushes it aside, ignores doctor's orders,
Of course he does.
and makes a classic Jax move.
Hmm.
He escapes from the hospital.
Naturally? What else would he do?
Right. What's a little pain and a mysterious tingling
Right.
compared to the need for an adrenaline fix?
Exactly.
So that's when things get really freaky.
Oh, okay. I'm listening.
He decides to climb the hospital building.
Oh, no.
And as he's climbing, that tingling intensifies.
Oh.
And suddenly, bam, he's not in his body anymore.
What?
He finds himself in a dark alley,
Whoa.
looking through someone else's eyes.
No way.
Now, you'd think he'd freak out, right?
I would think so.
But no,
Really?
this guy,
Oh, come on.
he's thrilled. He sees it as an opportunity,
Wow.
a chance to explore new experiences, new lives.
That's crazy.
And he goes all in.
Oh, wow.
He tries out different bodies.
Like what?
A chef,
Okay.
a pianist,
Uh-huh.
a deep-sea diver. Each experience is a new adventure, and he's loving it.
Wow, that's so cool.
It's like he's a kid in a candy store, except the candy is other people's lives.
That's a really cool way to think about it. I like that analogy.
But, you know,
Yeah.
there's a dark side to this body swapping, right?
Of course there is.
It's not all fun and games.
Yeah. Where's the catch?
Exactly.
Hmm.
The turning point comes when he swalks into the body of a gambler.
Oh, okay.
And this time, the tingling is different.
Oh.
It's laced with despair,
Oh, that's not good.
a feeling of being trapped.
Okay.
And when he looks in the mirror, he sees another soul imprisoned within this body,
Oh my gosh.
desperately trying to get back to their own life.
Chills.
Chills, right?
Yeah.
Suddenly, the story takes on a whole new level of intensity.
Right.
It's not just about Jax's thrill-seeking anymore.
I see that.
It's about the consequences of this power,
Uh-huh.
the potential for harm.
Yeah, you can't just mess with people's lives and their bodies like that and think there won't be consequences.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
What's so interesting is the contrast
Yeah.
between Jax's reaction and the gambler.
Yeah, totally different, right?
Jax initially embraces the change,
Uh-huh.
but the gambler is consumed by fear and desperation.
Right.
This raises some important questions about agency and consent
It really does.
in these stories. Who really has control?
Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know.
And from here, the story takes us on a whirlwind ride.
Okay.
Jax, now aware of the darker implications of his ability,
Yeah.
dives into the criminal underworld,
Oh, wow.
trying to help this trapped soul
Oh, okay.
and uncover the secrets of this body-swapping phenomenon.
That's cool.
He faces dangerous mercenaries,
Okay.
uncovers a shady organization, experimenting with body transfers.
Oh, no.
It's a race against time.
Oh, my God.
And the ending. Talk about a cliffhanger.
What happened?
Just when you think he's going to win,
Yeah.
he finds himself trapped in the gambler's body.
Oh.
The mastermind behind it all, laughing in his face.
Oh, my goodness. That's a classic, that's a classic ending.
I know, it's so good.
Oh, man.
I need to know what happens next.
Me too.
But before we get to part 2 of this story, we've got another tale that's just as gripping, but in a completely different way. Ready to jump into King Arthur's world?
Lead the way. I can't wait. Okay, let's dive into a totally different world now.
Yeah?
With the once-in-Trader King.
Ooh.
Get ready for this one.
Okay.
It takes everything you think you know about King Arthur
Yeah,
and just flips it on its head.
I love it.
So picture this. King Arthur wakes up in a modern hospital room. He's totally confused,
Of course.
hearing people whisper about Excalibur.
Wait, what?
He even sees it, the real Excalibur,
Oh, wow.
on a news channel, not some museum replica.
Whoa.
The real deal.
Crazy.
And guess who's waiting for him?
Merlin.
Merlin, of course.
Right.
But not the Merlin we're used to.
Right.
Not that wise old mentor,
Yeah.
this Merlin.
Okay.
He's gaunt, power-hungry,
What?
with this creepy, manipulative vibe.
Oh.
And then comes the shocker.
What?
Merlin reveals that everything Arthur thought he knew,
Okay.
Camelot, the Knights of the Round Table,
Oh, my God.
it was all part of his plan to control time.
Seriously.
Can you imagine the
Never.
betrayal?
Yeah.
Arthur finds out Guinevere was just a pawn.
Oh, wow.
Lancelot, a puppet.
Oh, man.
His whole life, a lie.
This is heavy stuff.
It's heartbreaking.
It is.
But it's so well written.
Yeah.
The way the author shows Arthur's pain,
Right.
the anger, the confusion, it's all there.
It's so real.
And even with all that pain,
Yeah.
Arthur finds a glimmer of hope,
Okay.
a little bit of defiance,
Good.
because he sees a weakness in Merlin,
What's that?
Merlin's arrogance.
Oh, I see.
All that control over time, it has to have a vulnerability,
Right.
and that's where Arthur's heroism shines through.
How so?
He doesn't just give up, he
Right.
fights back.
And how does he do that?
Not with Excalibur, surprisingly. He goes straight for the source of Merlin's power,
Whoa.
tries to mess with his control over time.
That's a bold move.
It's a huge gamble,
Risky.
but Arthur's desperate,
I could see that.
and then the world starts to unravel. Time bends and breaks. Things are floating, people disappearing and reappearing.
That's intense.
It's chaos.
They hear chaos.
The author nails it, though.
Yeah.
The way they describe it,
Uh-huh.
it's terrifying but beautiful.
I can imagine.
And then, bam, the story ends
Seriously.
on a huge cliffhanger.
Don't tell me.
We don't know what happens to Arthur or Merlin
Oh, yeah.
or the world.
Oh, man.
Did Arthur save everyone or
Yeah.
doom them? We just don't know.
I can't believe it.
It's a story that really sticks with you.
It does.
It makes you think about time,
Yeah.
about leadership,
Uh-huh.
and about ambition.
Big themes.
So we've got this daredevil who learns a hard lesson,
Right.
and this legendary king facing ultimate betrayal. It's crazy how different these stories are,
They are.
but there's a thread that connects them.
What's that?
Both Jax and Arthur.
Yeah.
Their realities are totally disrupted.
I see that.
Jax physically
Right.
thrown into someone else's body.
Yeah.
Arthur, his whole understanding of time is shattered.
Right. By Merlin.
Yeah, exactly.
That's interesting.
And they both tap into those deep fears we have.
Like what?
Losing control, being manipulated,
Right.
not knowing what your actions will cause.
I can relate to that.
It's what makes these stories so powerful.
I agree.
They speak to something deep inside us.
Yeah.
But there's hope, too.
Okay.
Both Jax and Arthur,
Uh-huh.
they choose to fight back.
They do.
It's a reminder that even when things are crazy,
Yeah.
we still have choices.
I like that.
We can be victims,
Uh-huh.
or we can fight.
And sometimes
Yeah.
those choices have unexpected consequences.
They do.
Jax's thrill-seeking leads to chaos.
Right.
Arthur, trying to fix things, throws the world off balance.
Exactly.
It's a good reminder
What's that?
that our actions have ripple effects.
They do?
We don't always see them coming.
Nope.
Makes you think
About what?
about the weight of our choices,
Yeah.
the responsibility we have.
For ourselves.
For ourselves, for the world.
It's a lot.
It is. We've talked about body snatching and a King Arthur. That's not quite what we're used to.
Yeah, it's wild.
But the thing is,
What?
these stories stick with you.
They really do.
They make you think.
Yeah. About all the choices we make.
And all those things that happen because of those choices.
And all the stuff we never see coming.
So let's go back to Switchback.
Okay.
That ending.
Oh, man.
Jax is trapped.
Yeah.
The bad guy's winning.
Total cliffhanger.
What happens next?
I have no idea.
Does he get out?
Yeah.
Does he get his body back?
I want to know.
It's like the author just leaves us hanging.
It's frustrating, but in a good way.
I know, right?
Makes you want more.
And the once-in Traitor King does the same thing, but like bigger.
How so?
Arthur's messing with time.
Right.
Everything's falling apart.
Yeah, it's crazy.
What happens to everyone?
And everything.
His knights, his kingdom.
A whole world.
We're left wondering.
Like we're right there with them.
We're invested.
Totally.
It's amazing how these stories Even though they're so different,
Yeah.
they both show us
What
happens when we don't think things through.
unintended consequences.
Jax just wants thrills.
Right.
But it sets loose this crazy power.
And
Trying to fix things
Yeah.
makes the world go haywire.
It's a big reminder.
That even good intentions can have bad results.
It's true.
It really makes you think about responsibility.
Our choices matter.
That's what I love about these freaky stories.
What's that?
They don't give you all the answers.
Yeah, they leave you with questions.
They make you think.
They challenge us.
They make us look at the world differently.
They make us embrace the weird.
That's why they're so cool.
So unforgettable.
So if you're looking for stories that'll mess with your head,
And keep you up at night.
look no further than the Freaky Stories podcast.
We'll be back tomorrow with 2 more crazy stories.
Until then.
Keep it freaky.
And don't forget to rate and follow us so you don't miss out.
See you tomorrow.